Our Orioles continue to struggle in the early part of the season, but they have a chance to turn that around as they hit the road for our first taste of Interleague play as they travel to Miami to face the Marlins. Both teams are in 5th in their respective divisions. The O's are 4-12 while the Marlins are 5-11 entering this quick 2-game series. With John Means out for over 6 months due to a torn rotator cuff, the O's make a call down to AAA Norfolk and call up 26-year-old righty Tom Eshelman. He takes over the long relief spot, so now the new rotation looks like this. Matt Harvey is back in an ace role, Adam Plutko, the number 2, Bruce Zimmerman, the 3, Jorge Lopez, number 4, and Keegan Aiken is number 5 in the rotation. In Game 1 of the series, Sammy Alcantara gets a start for the Marlins, and so far, he's struggling to begin the season. No wins in his first 3 starts, and his ERA is 7.24. His whip, however, is really good, sitting at 1.9, so he's looking to bring that ERA down in this one. Adam Hayes leads things off for the O's, and already Alcantara has a strikeout as Hayes goes after the changeup low in the zone, and just like that, is 1 out. Maikel Franco steps in 0 for 5 against Alcantara with 1 strikeout in his career. Make it 0 for 6 as he puts the ball in play weakly as Jorge Alfaro pops up from behind the plate and retires Franco, throwing the first for out number 2. Ryan Mountcastle's first at-bat ends quickly as he grounds the 0-1 to second. Throw is in time and a good start for Sammy Alcantara on the mound. Adam Plutko takes the bump for the O's, and just like Alcantara, he's winless on the year. 0-1 in 3 starts with the ERA of 7.36 and a whip of 1.43. Jazz Chisholm leads off for the Marlins and he takes the 0-2 pitch to second. Maria Ruiz is there for the first out of the inning. Miguel Rojas is number 2 in the order for the Marlins today, and he takes the 1-0 in the air to right. Santander ranges over and makes the grab for out number 2. Corey Dickerson's number 3 in the order, and 3rd out of the inning as Plutko gets in to look at a curveball in the zone and set the Marlins down in order to end the first inning. Top of the 2nd, and after 2 straight walks of Edwin Encarnacion and Anthony Santander to begin the inning, up walks Rio Ruiz with 6 RBI so far on the season. He hits a grounder to second, and the Marlin defense turns a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play. Encarnacion does move to 3rd, however, so still a chance to get a run in the inning. Chance Sisco's not able to capitalize as he hits a hard line drive that bounces into the glove of Chisholm at 2nd. Throws Sisco out at 1st, and the O's come away with nothing, stranding Encarnacion on 3rd. Plutko begins his half of the 2nd on the mound the same way he ended his first inning with a strikeout. This one is a changeup that Jesus Aguilar is ahead of for out number 1. Give him 2 on the inning as Brian Anderson suffers the same fate as Aguilar. Curveball out of the zone, he chases it as Sisco throws to 1st to complete the drop 3rd strike play for the 2nd out. A quick inning for Plutko and the Birds. Adam Duvall hits a chopper to 3rd. Franco charges and throws over to Encarnacion at 1st, and Plutko is looking good through 2 innings so far. Bottom 3 and Plutko is still rolling after a strikeout of Jorge Alfaro to begin the inning. Up next comes Monte Harrison for his first at-bat of the year. Harrison lifts the 0-1 from Plutko way out into left field, and what a way to start the year for him. It's a no-doubter home run. This ball travels 380 feet as Harrison gets the scoring started for the Marlins in this one. Monte Harrison steps in again, this time in the bottom of the 5th. It's an 0-2 count, and he hits this ball into right. Santander does not throw home, allowing the runner to score from 2nd. Instead, he throws to 2nd and the ball goes over the head of Richie Martin and to the left field wall in foul territory. Harrison advances all the way to 3rd as no one is covering the bag. Once again, Marlins have a runner in scoring position. Sammy Alcantara helps himself out in his at-bat as he takes this ball to right. It's deep enough for Harrison to score from third on the sac fly to make it 3-0 as Marlins open up the lead a bit heading to the 6th. DJ Stewart pinch hits for Adam Plutko in the top of the 6th. The pinch hit pays off as Stewart gets on despite hitting into the shift. But bad news on the play for the Marlins as Jazz Chisholm is injured making a diving stab at the ball. His shin is in some serious pain as he has trouble getting to his feet. He exits the game and Jose Devers, cousin of the Red Sox Rafael Devers, takes his place as a result. Back to action with Austin Hayes, and he lines the first pitch of this at-bat to the track and off the wall in left. It's Hayes' second double of the season as Stewart gets to third, so ducks on the pond here for the O's. Maikel Franco is Alcantara's 6th strikeout victim as he holds back his swing on the inside fastball, but it's in the zone. So one last chance in the inning for them to get runs. Once again, no runs are able to come across as Mountcastle hits a hard grounder to third, and a great glove over there is able to retire Mountcastle at first as the O's strand 2 to end their half of the 6th. Bottom of the 7th, and Dylan Tate's on the mound facing Miguel Rojas with runners on the corners and 2 outs. The line drive gets into right, and that's run number 4 as Rojas picks up his 6th RBI of the year, and the Marlins are still shutting out the Orioles as the 8th approaches. 1 out in the bottom of the 8th for Brian Anderson. He takes the 0-2 into the left center gap. It gets off the scoreboard, and Anderson's put himself in scoring position with his 2nd double on the year. Adam Duvall gets all of this ball, taking it way out to left, and it is way out of here, a whopping 423 feet. 2-run home run is Duvall's 2nd on the year and blows the lead up to 6. Starling Marte pinch hits for Sammy Alcantara, and he lofts this ball into left. Catch is made for the out, but the throw doesn't make it to the plate as it's a sac fly and the 7th run for the Fish. They'd go on to win, shutting out the O's in Game 1 of the series 7-0. Marlins offense was hot, racking up 13 hits, while the Orioles offense was not, only managing 3 hits, being shut out in the process. Sammy Alcantara was able to get his first win, moving to 1-3. Adam Plutko moves to 0-2 on the season. The ownership has inked a deal with Marucci that's going to give them an extra $1,500 per hit going forward. With the way this team has been hitting so far, perhaps it could actually become an incentive for the players as well, as the extra money can be used to pay them and the staff more money, among other things. The Marlins are looking for the sweep in Game 2 of the series in Lone Depot Park, while the O's are looking to avoid being shut out for the 2nd time in a row and possibly pick up their 5th win of the season. Sixto Sanchez is the man on the mound for Miami. Try saying that 3 times fast. He's looking for his 2nd win of the season in his 4th start. Austin Hayes is in the leadoff spot again, and he takes the inside pitch the other way, and it just gets down and right for a leadoff single, so 1 hit already. That is a good sign. Freddie Galvis' early season struggles continue as he grounds the first pitch he sees to short, and the Marlins turn the 6-4-3 double play, so just like that, there's 2 outs in the inning. And on the slide into second, Austin Hayes has something go wrong with his foot. Unable to put any weight on it, he has to be helped off the field and gets replaced by Cedric Mullins. Ryan Mountcastle comes up hoping to continue the inning, and he does as he hits this ball up the middle into center for a single, and that brings up Edwin Encarnacion. On the 1-2, Encarnacion makes contact with this one and drives it to left. It's a flying ball that just keeps going and ends up over the wall. Edwin Encarnacion has his first home run as an Oriole and on the season. This one goes 357 feet, and he puts the O's up 2-0. They won't be shut out today. You've heard of One Punch Man? Well, Anthony Santander is one swing man. He gets all of this one off the bat, and he knows it as it goes into the second deck of Lone Depot Park. This solo shot goes 413 feet. It's Santander's 5th of the season, and the back-to-back jacks put the Birds up 3-0 in the very first frame. The O's end the first finally as Maikel Franco grounds out to third, but talk about a hot start. They're up 3 to begin the game. This could be a big day for the offense. Bruce Zimmerman takes the hill for our Orioles in Game 2 of the series. He's in his 4th start, and like Sixto Sanchez, hoping to get win number 2 under his belt. Jon Berti leads off for the Marlins, and he gives the home crowd something to cheer about right away. As he hits the first pitch deep into center, Mullins is giving chase. He jumps up, but can't bring it back. It's a leadoff home run for Jon Berti. His first home run of the year goes 405 feet, and with one swing of the bat, the Orioles lead is cut to 2. Miguel Rojas puts good wood on this ball as he hits it out to center as well. This time, however, it stays in the park as Mullins is able to make the catch for out number 1. Starling Marte got a pinch hit opportunity in Game 1, but his first at-bat in Game 2 is just a weak hop-out to Encarnacion as he makes the catch in foul territory for the second out. Zimmerman ends the inning on a high note, striking out Adam Duvall on the changeup. The only blemish on the inning is the Jon Berti home run, but the O's still lead 3-1 after 1. Top of the 4th, and Edwin Encarnacion is up for his second at-bat. He's in a good count 2-0, he gets the pitch he wants, and just like his first at-bat, this one's hit out to left. It's a line drive, and it's out of here in a flash, bouncing off the scoreboard. It's his second home run on the season. This one goes 394 feet, and it put the Oriole lead back to 3, making it 4-1. The Marlins are looking for some sign of life, and in the bottom of the 5th, Brian Anderson gives it to them here as he lines this ball way out into left center. It bounces on the warning track and goes over the wall for a leadoff ground rule double, giving him 3 on the year. Jorge Alfaro can't do anything but flail at the 1-2 and gives Zimmerman his 4th strikeout on the game for out number 1. Lewis Brinson's turn, and he's going to move Alfaro to 3rd here as he grounds out to Pat Valaika at 2nd for the second out. That's going to bring up Corey Dickerson, who's pinch hitting for Sixto Sanchez. Dickerson sees the first pitch leave his bat and travel out to center. Mullins has the speed and runs it down, so no runs crossed for the Marlins as the 5th comes to a close with the O's still in the lead 4-1. The Fish are threatening here in the bottom of the 6th with runners on the corners, 1 out, and Adam Duvall up. Zimmerman makes a great pitch and then fields the comebacker to turn the inning-ending double play. It goes 1-6-3. The Orioles hold firm and still lead 4-1 at the end of 6. Give credit to Bruce Zimmerman as he and the Oriole defense have really made it a completely different game from Game 1 of this series. Zimmerman's day wasn't exactly dominant as he ends up going 6 innings, giving up 1 earned run, 4 hits, a walk, and 4 strikeouts, but you know what? His day was effective and efficient. That's all you can really ask for from your starter. Let's go top 9, and Anthony Santander doesn't care about the shift as he sends this ball right into it and is rewarded with a leadoff single. He's now 2 for 4 in the ball game. Chance Cisco is up now with 2 outs, and he hammers this ball down the first base line and into right for his first hit of the day. It's a single and Santander reaches 3rd as he's on his horse the whole way. Pat Valaika ends his 0 for day as he slaps the first pitch to him into center, and it's an RBI single, giving the Birds an extra insurance run heading into the 9th for Roberto Osuna. Osuna gets off to a good start here, Starling Marte flies out to left for the first out. 2 more to go. Adam Duvall beats the 1-1 into the ground. Osuna gets off the mound and makes the play, throwing to first. So the final chance comes down to Garrett Cooper. Cooper goes after the high fastball at 99, but he can't catch up, and the O's get their 5th win of the season, splitting this 2-game series with the Marlins, winning this game 5-1. It was the big bat from player of the game Edwin Encarnacion with 2 home runs, as well as an Anthony Santander homer that really gave the O's the lift they needed in this one. After the game, it's confirmed that Austin Hayes is going to miss 2 to 3 months with a broken foot, and he joins John Means and Trey Mancini on the 60-day IL. With that, the month of April comes to a close, so let's go around the MLB for our first monthly wrap-up. Let's start looking at standings, beginning with the AL East. The Yankees are leading the way, 17-9 in first, and one of the hottest teams in baseball on a 6-game win streak to close out the month. The Rays and Red Sox are both tied with 16-11 records in second. The Blue Jays are in third at 14-11, and our Orioles are in last place with a 7-19 record. Over to the AL Central, and the Twins have a commanding 6.5 game lead in first place at 20-6. Also winners of 6 in a row, playing great baseball right alongside the Yankees. The White Sox are sitting in second at 14-13. The Indians are in third with a 11-14 record. Tigers are in fourth at 10-17. Bringing up the rear are the Royals, 11.5 games back at 8-17. The AL West is tightly packed after the first month of play. The Astros hold a slim first place lead at 14-12. The Mariners are only a half game back at 14-13. Rangers 1.5 games back at 13-14. The Angels are only 2.5 away from first with their 12-15 record, and the Athletics are in last place at 8-19, currently 6.5 back of the division lead. Moving on over to the National League side of things, starting in the NL East with a 2-way tie for first, ending April between the Nationals and Mets. Both are 14-11. The Braves are sitting right at 500, 13-13, while the Marlins and Phillies are battling for the 4th place spot. Marlins are 11-15, and the Phillies are 11-16. In the NL Central, the Reds lead in first place at 18-7. The Cardinals are in second at 15-11. The Brew Crew are in third at 14-12. And the Cubbies are losers of 4 in a row and end April at 500, 13-13. The Pirates are in last place at 11-14. Flying on over to the NL West, and we've got the 2 California teams tied for first place. The defending World Series champion Dodgers are 17-10, but they have lost the last 3 games in a row. The Fernando Tatis Jr.-led Pirates are also 17-10, but they're winners of their last 3 to close the month. Currently, the Rockies are surprising people, being in third place at 13-13. The desert is hot, and the Diamondbacks are in 4th at 11-15, but winners of their last 2. Finally, the Giants are in last place, the coldest team in baseball, losers of 7 in a row, and have a 6-20 record to end the month of April. Let's end our April wrap-up by taking a look at the players of the month. Pitcher of the month in the American League is Boston Red Sox ace Chris Sale. He's had a great start to the season with a 3-1 record in 6 games started, a 2.32 ERA, as well as a whopping 52 strikeouts. He's really tough to stop right now, and Boston's hoping he can continue to pitch well, with May play beginning soon. The position player of the month for the AL is Houston Astros shortstop Carlos Correa. In 81 at-bats, he's put up a .370 batting average, 7 home runs, and 21 RBIs. The Astros also have the AL Rookie of the Month in center fielder Jose Siri. In 59 at-bats, the rookie has a .305 average, 1 home run, and 8 RBIs. In the National League, the NL Pitcher of the Month is Reds relief pitcher Sean Doolittle. He's pitched in 14 games and has put up a .66 ERA with 14 strikeouts. He's really been a force to be reckoned with out of the bullpen for the Reds so far. The position player of the month is Mets third baseman J.D. Davis. In 82 at-bats, Davis' average is way up there at .354 with 9 home runs and 24 RBIs. They're battling with the Nationals for first place, and if Davis continues to play this well, maybe they'll have sole control when May ends. And the Rookie of the Month in the National League is Cincinnati Reds center fielder Shogo Akiyama. In 39 at-bats, his average is also extremely high, sitting at .359. He's also driven in 3 RBIs. We'll see how these awards shift or remain the same once May comes to a close. Before we go though, there is one viewer question this week. This week's question comes from B3. Thank you for the question so much, I appreciate it. His question is, what's a weird food combo you like? And you know, I really couldn't think of any weird food combos I like, and then I thought, oh wait, there's a divisive one here. And be ready for this one. It's pineapple on pizza. Look, hear me out, y'all. I'm just saying. The sweet of the pineapple with the cheese and the tomato sauce, it's so good. It's so good. You gotta get the right kind of pineapples though. That's the big thing. I think the little ones work better than the bigger ones. At least in my personal opinion, for pineapple sizes go, to put on pizza. Anyway, yeah, that's my it's my weird food combo, I guess. And not anything too outlandish, but it's divisive enough to be a weird food combo for some people. Anyway, thank you again, B3, for the question. I appreciate it. If you all want to ask me questions, you can do so in the comments down below. And I will see you in the next video. But be sure to stay on the channel, watch some more videos here. And until next time, you know what to do. Keep on shining and keep on grinding. And we'll see you all in the next one.